Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to your favorite podcast, our favorite podcast, FKA, the podcast. I'm your host, Trent Tatum, and as always, I'm joined by Seth Butler.
What's up, guys?
And I'm joined by Reed Wilson.
What's up, gals?
Nice.
That's right. And what's up, everyone else, too, okay?
Yeah, how inclusive of you. Podcast going woke.
Thank you very much.
FKA's going woke. FKA the woke cast.
It's a Monday episode, which means we have a guy, and I'm the guy this week, so it's my turn to come up with something. And instead of coming up with something myself, I'm reaching back into our recent emails and pulling out some content there. We're talking minor league and other baseball team names, weird ones. All right. But before we get into that, we do have to do what we do every episode and tell you what drinks we're drinking. All right. So what you guys drinking?
I've got a classic Ballpark Frank here, along with no, I don't.
Damn, that sucks. That really
I wish,
sucks.
dude.
You have
I
me.
wish.
You have me.
No, I've been having recently. You guys will get a kick out of this. These vegetarian corn dogs, which you can buy in the freezer section of your local grocery store. That's the one thing that I'm like, man, I wish I could have a hot dog.
No balls, Park.
That's tough. That's tough.
I'm having a Rolling Rock.
Classic.
Again, yeah.
Nice, man. Reed, you still drinking same stuff as last week?
I got a G0 lemon lime.
Ooh, huge.
You know, I'm getting nice and hydrated with my electrolytes. I've been out there playing baseball.
Oh yeah,
smacking dingers. You know,
that's right.
I would also like to say, just to put in a quick thing here. I'm drinking this Rolling Rock, which is made in St. Louis, Missouri. I am not loyal to any professional baseball team, and I'm open to being loyal to any professional baseball team. The one that speaks the most to me, the two that speak the most to me, currently are the Kansas City Royals.
Okay.
And the Milwaukee Brewers.
The Kansas City Royals because they're bad, right?
I think they've got a cool name, and I think that the Milwaukee Brewers have a cool name.
The Brewers are it's a pretty sweet name, yeah, for sure.
So
it's also got a pretty nice stadium where like half of it will just burn you alive in the summer. Like
there you go.
Interesting.
Like the way it comes in.
I didn't know that. But I will say, if you're looking for a team to root for, Mariners kind of the underdog of the AL this year. All right. They're looking real solid, and they have, like, for sure, the best pitching staff in all of MLB. Just saying. But I also have a drink today. I'm drinking just a little shot of Kahlua.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what, I guess I'll pour a shot for this. And I chose Kahlua. So
do people usually shoot that and they usually mixed in with stuff?
I don't know. I guess.
It goes into a white Russian, a white Ukrainian.
Yeah, that's right. So cheers, everybody. Let me take my pour shot.
Yeah, cheers, everybody. Yeah.
To the Brewers.
I wanted to be a Rockies fan, but they've been bad. Like, the entire time I lived in Denver, and still now they're terrible. Like, they might be as bad as the A's, and they're also bad. The A's are terrible. They're moving out of Oakland. The White Sox also stink because they got Jerry Reinsdorf as the owner, so that's tough.
Yeah.
So
I just think the Royals are at the top of my list. I just like their colors. It kind of looks like the logo for Knights Inn, which I've never stayed in one. I think it's like a cheap hotel.
Sure. Yeah.
I just like it for some reason. Anyway.
Yeah.
They got major problems though, you know.
Okay.
If I needed some minor adjustments, Trent, where would I go?
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Yeah. Okay, so real quick, just I guess a disclaimer. Some of these teams may or may not be actual minor league teams. There were a lot of like funnier-ish names. There were a lot of funnier-ish names that were more like independent teams, kind of like the Savannah Bananas. All right, we talked about them before. They're not on the list, of course, but they're not really like a minor league team, I think. You know, they're kind of their own thing.
Like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Some of these teams are there, you know, some individual teams, but I think most of them actually are minor league teams. But of course, we're throwing a little wrench into this thing. We've got 5 categories for different parts of the country. And in each category, we have 4 teams. And it is your guys' job to figure out which one is fake. All right. We're going back to the Seth Butler classic game here.
3-1.
Goosebumps or foosebumps, but baseball.
Nice.
All right.
Baseball or fakesball.
That's right.
Fakesball. That's not bad.
Good. That's pretty good. So our 5 categories are the Southeast, the Northeast, the Midwest, the Pacific Northwest, and the Southwest. All right.
Okay.
I'll forget that. I've already forgotten.
So I am a little bit afraid that you guys may or may not know more of these teams in certain areas, but we're going to give it our best shot. I tried my best to come up with interesting names.
I bet you did a great job, and I don't really know much about baseball. I bet
you did a great job.
All right, I'm not a football person.
That's good to hear. And, another kind of difficult layer on top of this was that we have talked about minor league teams before, and so it was like, I got to make sure that I get different ones, right?
Yeah, I better not see the jumbo shrimp or the isotopes in here. If you give us the Montgomery biscuits, bro, whack.
I'm an idiot if I do that. But what do we want to start with, guys? We've got, like I said, Southwest, Pacific Northwest, Midwest, Northeast, Southeast. What are you feeling?
I think we should start in the Midwest.
Same.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're starting with the Midwest. We've got, let's see. We've got the Akron Rubber Ducks from Ohio, obviously.
Okay.
We've got the Normal Cornbusters from Normal, Illinois.
I like that.
We've got the Fort Wayne Tin Caps from Fort Wayne, Indiana. And then we have the Clinton Lumber Kings from Clinton, Iowa. All right.
I've never heard
ideas?
Of them. I don't know if Normal has a baseball team.
Okay. All right.
That's where I'm leaning initially.
Yeah. I figured you would probably have some opinions on some of these since it's kind of your neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was a fan of the Schaumburg they were the Schaumburg Flyers when I was a kid. Now they're the Schaumburg Boomers.
That's
the tough. Boomers.
Tough name, Boomers. Yeah, that's difficult. Man, Flyers is much better for sure.
I don't know that much about Iowa. Never been to the place. Don't really hope to go. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. But I do not think that Iowa has much timber. I wouldn't think.
Right. Okay.
I think that they chopped all the timber down, or maybe they never had any because they're in the Great Plains and they're doing.
I don't think they ever had any
corns, wheats, stuff of that nature. But then again, is the mascot really that aligned with what they've got going on? I don't know.
Are there any of these that you guys are relatively positive are teams?
I'm pretty sure the Tin Caps are real. I think I've heard that before.
I'm in on the Tin Caps being real. And we got to think that a lot of these teams are feeder for like the bigger teams. So sometimes their names relate to them. Like there's the Chicago Cubs and there's also like another Cubs. There's like the St. Louis Cubs or something like that too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be very smart of me to put those as names.
Well, yeah, obviously not. But maybe they got some kind of related things. So Minnesota Twins. Is there like a daughters? What do we got? What can you run us back one? Run us back the ones besides the Tin Caps.
The brothers, the daughters, the sisters.
Fort Wayne Tin Caps, the Akron Rubber Ducks, the Clinton Lumber Kings, and the Normal Cornbusters.
You think Akron's big on making tires or something? Like I think Rubber Ducks, that's probably fine, right?
Yeah, they probably had some industry that left for sure.
It's not there anymore, but historically,
yeah, it definitely had some industry for there at one point. I like corn. I think Cornbusters is a funny name.
Maybe I like that one as well.
Too funny for Trent to come up with. So what's that? The Lumber Kings?
Lumber Kings, Clinton Lumber Kings from Clinton, Iowa.
But see, that's also kind of weird. I don't think Trent would come up with Lumber King. I feel like if he were to make that up, he might put Lumberjack.
That's a better name, in fact. I think
that is kind of a better name for sure. All right. You guys have a final answer?
I'm leaning normal, but I'll let you decide this one, so you get the onus.
Okay, the onus is on me.
It sounds like it's between Clinton Lumber Kings and normal Cornbusters.
I think Cornbusters is probably correct. I'm going to say it's the Clinton Lumber Kings.
These ain't your average Cornbusters, okay? These ain't your run-of-the-mill Cornbusters.
You guys are incorrect. The normal Cornbusters is not a real team.
Yeah, you got a lot of onus on you. You got some onus on your face.
Clinton Lumber Kings are a real team from Clinton. Where did I say? Iowa. And some of their upcoming games include the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes, the Illinois Valley Pistol Shrimp, and the Alton River Dragons. All right.
Oh, nice. Oh, those.
However, the normal Corn Busters is not a team, but let me see if I can find it really quick. There is a team that's called the Normal Corn Belters. All right.
See, that's why I was confused. That's why I was really originally going there.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, that one was a little cheap shot, but it's fine.
Hey man, let it be known that I thought it was that one.
Yeah. Well, you said you thought Normal didn't have a team, and they do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, regardless, I was right.
All right. So you
didn't know the thriving metropolis of Normal, Illinois, population 52,000, had their own baseball team.
Yeah, I didn't know that the home of Illinois State University had the Cardinals, Redbirds, I think, had their own team. Wow.
Shit. All right, guys. So you guys are 0 for 1. Damn. We have Southeast, Northeast, Pacific Northwest, or Southwest.
I picked last time.
Southwest. Let's get these Wests out of here.
Southwest.
There are going to be some chili peppers, just as a guess. Yeah. We're going to have cacti.
Yeah, we got
right, of course, obviously.
The Pueblo green chilies.
Yeah, so we'll get that first one out of the way. We've got the Scottsdale Saguaros, all right, from Scottsdale, Arizona.
It's not bad.
We've got the Rocky Mountain Vibes.
Oh, that's real.
From Colorado.
I hate it.
We have the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes from Rancho Cucamonga, California. And then we have the Modesto Nuts. All right. We've got Modesto Nuts from Modesto, California.
You can Modest these nuts.
Those two are your options.
As Reed said, I'm pretty sure the Rocky Mountain Vibe is real. And I think Modesto Nuts is real too. I'm pretty confident in that.
So, Trent, can you where are the Quakes from again?
Rancho Cucamonga? See, I have it in front of me. I'm reading it.
Read it out loud. Yeah.
Okay. Rancho Cucamonga, I guess. It's Cucamonga.
Okay, I see. I thought we might get a hint there because he was saying it wrong. He did.
I was saying it wrong. That's my fault. My bad. Yeah. What were you saying, Seth?
I think it's between the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes and the
Scottsdale.
The Saguaros.
Saguaros, yeah.
So my thing is, I don't know where the Arizona Diamondbacks are from. I feel like it has to be Phoenix, which is basically the same as Scottsdale. I don't know if there would be a team that close in Scottsdale.
That's fair. Yeah, you know what? It's not a bad idea.
Does Trent know Spanish?
He took it
online during the summer.
Does he have 1,000? Does he have 1,000 days of Duolingo? I don't know.
No. Why? Why do you say that?
Do I have to know
Rancho Cucamonga?
Well, because the cigarros or the cigarros or whatever.
No, it's a saguaro, dude, like the cactus.
Like the cactus.
Yeah.
That's like the big kind of cactus, the very tall one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You thought it was like cigars?
I thought it was something Spanish. I didn't know there was a cactus thing.
Yeah, well, it does sound like Spanish, but it's cactus.
It probably is Spanish.
I've been getting into plants lately. You know, I think Rancho Cucamonga Quakes is too good. Maybe it's also a little. It's also a little bit bad, like bad taste. You know.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Let's
with that
name
one
this
because
after a natural disaster.
I like it the best, I guess.
Yeah.
And apparently everyone knows that this is a cactus besides me. So locking it in, Rancho Cucamonga Quakes.
Rancho Cucamonga Quakes is a real team. All right.
Oh.
The I don't know if there's a team in Scottsdale. I just made up Scottsdale Saguaros because alliteration and cactus.
That's
Damn.
that's not bad.
Not
That's
doing
not
too well
bad.
right now.
I'm looking up this team, Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. Let's see who they're playing against recently.
The logo's not bad. It's kind of boring though. Modesto Nuts, great logo.
Pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, I'm glad. See, you were right, Trent. I actually did know. I did know the Rocky Mountain vibes were real.
Yeah, I was afraid you would, but I had to throw them on there. It's a cool name. So
I don't like the Rocky Mountain vibes marketing.
Looks like Rancho Cucamonga Quakes are playing Stockton Ports, and that's the only team that's on their website currently, which is interesting.
No, what are you talking about? The Rocky Mountain vibes, it's a s'more guy. It's awesome. It's a little s'more dude on fire. He's hilarious.
I don't like it.
Let's see. I don't know. I don't know too much about this Quakes team. I will say, the idea that you can't have a minor league team close to a major league team is probably not a great one.
No. Rocky Mountain vibes are in Colorado Springs. Schaumburg is not very far away from Chicago. So.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's the Everett Aqua Sox, in Seattle, as well, and the Rainiers, Tacoma Rainiers, as well.
Those are not on the list.
Yeah, they're not on the list. So you guys are 0 for 2. We have 3 categories left. We have the Southeast, the Northeast, and the Pacific Northwest. Seth, I believe maybe it's your turn to choose if we're going back.
Let's go for the Pinu.
Yeah, let's get the West out of here. No more West.
No more West. No more West here. All right, so in the Pacific Northwest, we have the Dubsea Fish Sticks from Washington.
Dubsea?
You like fish sticks?
Dubsea. Dubsea. All right.
Is that one word or is that 2 words?
Well, from their logo, it's one word. So.
Interesting answer.
We have the Idaho Falls Chuckers. That's
Chuckers.
Chukars.
Okay. Could be like Chuckers. A woodchuck, maybe.
So I can tell you right now what a chucker is if you want to know.
Someone who throws.
I would like to inquire. Yeah.
A chucker is a bird in the partridge family found in Idaho. So
a partridge in the family.
Yeah, right. We also have the Missoula Paddleheads from Montana. And then we have the Bellingham Sockeyes, also from Washington.
Okay, that's a fish, sockeye.
Sockeye,
but I can see there being some fun marketing playing off the word sock, like having a sock puppet, maybe fish, as your mascot. That could be interesting.
Interesting, yes, indeed, very interesting.
I don't know anything about Bellingham.
I think the Chuckers he knew a little bit too much about that one. He could be throwing us off
because he had to do some research on his own.
Yeah,
that's true.
Chuckers,
and he said that he knew the logo about one of them too. So maybe he's just trying to gaslight us. On maybe these are all fake. He made all of them.
Would I do that to you guys? I don't know. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough creativity to come up with 4 fake names for teams.
Yeah, I guess you guys play these a little bit more honest than I do. When I'm the host, I'm lying.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay,
so I will tell you 3 of these are real.
Okay, so we got the Sockeye.
At least 3.
The Chuckers, the Missoula, Montana.
Paddleheads.
I don't know what Paddlehead is.
Well, Paddlehead is the worst to me.
Yeah.
But isn't Montana got a bunch of lakes? Or is that Minnesota that's got a bunch of lakes? Minnesota's
the land of 1,000 lakes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that they've got lakes and rivers in Montana too.
In Montana, they got okay. Chuckers.
And I think a paddlehead would seem to me like the part you stick in the water. I think that's the head of the paddle.
Yeah, it would be.
Right.
I don't know what the other side is called. The butt. But
a palm.
I paddleheads is sticking out to me as maybe potentially not for real.
Noodlehead.
I think the other ones.
It's not for real, or it's not real.
Is not real.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You can lock it in if you want.
Can you go back through them again one more time?
Trent? Yeah. So we have Missoula paddleheads, Dub C fish sticks, Idaho Falls chuckers, Bellingham sockeyes.
I think Bellingham sockeyes are for real. I think Idaho Falls chuckers is for real. I think it's between the paddleheads and the fish sticks.
You like fish sticks?
I used to.
Or paddleheads.
We're doing the South Park bit. Yeah. That's funny.
But if you don't have a strong feeling, Reed, I can onus.
Yeah, you can onus again.
Let's go paddleheads. We're going paddleheads.
I thought it was the fish sticks the whole time.
Just so you know.
Do you want to go fish sticks?
No, I'll let you guys change it to fish sticks if you want.
No, we're already locked in the paddleheads.
Okay, all right. Well, either way, you guys would have been wrong. All right.
Damn.
Paddleheads are real. Fish sticks are real.
I actually thought it was the sockeye the whole time.
Chuckers are real. Sockeyes are fake. I came up with sockeyes myself. You guys are 0 for 3. Hold on one second.
Wow.
Oh, he's taking the celebratory 0 for 3 shot.
That's right. No, I am showing you guys the Dub C fish sticks little guy.
Oh, that's awesome. He's angry.
He's holding like a fry.
He's holding the fry.
Yeah, it's kind of a fry. It's like a rectangular bat, which is interesting. They're actually from like West Seattle, kind of. And they're one of those teams that's not really a minor league team. But yeah, Idaho Falls Chuckers, real team. Missoula Paddleheads, when you guys were talking about them, I looked them up. I kind of wanted to see what a paddlehead was. And apparently, it's just a fun name for a moose.
Oh, that's yeah, I didn't know that.
I can see that. I can see
Pretty
it.
cool. Pretty cool. So
yeah, the paddleheads is the coolest one in this group.
They have a pretty rad logo too. Their little moose guy is like sticking his head out of a lake. Kind of funny.
Yeah, they've got some good stuff. The paddleheads. I'm a fan of these guys. I'm sorry, I thought they weren't for real.
All right, Southeast.
All right, you guys can still get a 40% here.
That's pretty good. That pass.
We have the Southeast and the Northeast. I believe you feeling Southeast, Reed?
Southeast.
Yeah, we got to get this one.
I was going to say, I feel like you guys can get this one. Like
Montgomery biscuits are real.
I will say, I tried to choose a couple of states that maybe you guys are less familiar with.
Great.
Well, we get double teams. we get a point if you pick the team that's in Biloxi.
Okay. All right. I did not.
Damn.
We have 2 teams from North Carolina and 2 teams from Kentucky. Right. So we have the Florence,
the North South
Y'alls. Florence Y'alls from Kentucky.
Florence, Kentucky. Okay.
We have the Burlington Sock Puppets from North Carolina. Shout out Seth. He mentioned sock puppets earlier. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
We have the Bowling Green Bubblegummers from Kentucky. And then we have the Carolina Disco Turkeys.
That's pretty good. Sock puppets, I don't like sock puppets. I also don't like y'alls. Those are the ones I don't like the most.
Yeah.
So I will say I do know that the Carolinas used to be very big into producing like clothing. So I think the sock puppets, it has a historical precedence.
Interesting.
I believe.
That's cool.
I think disco turkeys is real. I think I've heard that before. I don't know. I think that the y'alls it's the Kentucky ones that are not.
All right, we're 50-50 and out the North Carolinas. Give us the Kentuckys, please.
Okay, all right. Sure, you can do that if you want. We've got the Florence dolls.
You won't sway me. You won't sway
and
me.
The Bowling Green bubble gummers.
You won't fool me with nothing. And this is except for the right answer. It's because we haven't been too well at that one.
Yeah, we haven't been doing too good. I think Bubble Gummers is fun. I don't know why you wouldn't just be the Bowling Green Bubble Gum.
No,
I think that's.
I think the
Yeah,
bubble
that is kind
gummers
of interesting, right?
was better than the bubble gums.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that one's my least favorite, I think. Bubble gummers. For sure.
You don't
I don't
get
know.
to have an opinion in this right now.
Also,
You're right.
You're not in this game. This is us.
Florence, Kentucky. I don't know where Florence, Kentucky is, but yeah, it's pretty bold for you to claim y'all as your team name.
Yeah, you know what?
On the outskirts of the Southeast.
gonna
Especially
say,
you're straddling the
Florence-
Mason-Dixon.
Yeah, Florence,
You are.
Kentucky is like technically, I believe, a suburb of like Cincinnati.
Yeah, so you're basically Ohio, and you're saying you're the y'alls.
That's cultural appropriation.
Yeah, that's right. But I think it's for real. I think Bubble Gummers is wrong. But I kind of onus last time.
I'm acquiescing the onus to Seth.
All
We're
right.
going with what he just said.
All right. You guys are correct.
Let's go.
Yes.
There is a team from Bowling Green, but I can't remember what it is. I just came up with Bubble Gummers because it was BGBG.
Yeah, that's it.
Easy.
That's it.
But yeah,
The Bowling Green Hot Rods.
Hot Rods. That's right.
That's lame.
Cool name. Yeah.
Bubble
Well, I kinda
gummers
like
is way better.
Whatever, man. I am on the Burlington Sock Puppets websites. Let me see who they're playing against. Apparently, their stadium, they call their stadium Sockville.
Sockville, North Carolina.
Let's see. They play in the Appalachian League.
Oh,
Yeah.
Appalachian.
I don't know. These teams don't have their names on here. It's like we're playing Bluefield and Johnson City and Elizabethton and Bristol. Sorry.
Johnson City.
So you didn't get to
Yeah, it's
know
like-
the other teams in the Appalachian League.
The sock puppet uniforms are pretty cool too. It's like it looks like the top of a tube sock with like the stripes.
That's kind of cool.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Love them straps.
All right.
What was the other one? Disco turkeys.
Disco Turkeys. Yeah. It's a real one. That one's on the top of every weird minor league team name is Disco Turkeys currently. So
Well, it looks just like that new Pokemon. The duck, the flamboyant duck Pokemon.
yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. I didn't like him.
His name's like Pava something. Anyway,
Oh, man.
I was up on my boy.
I'm surprised they didn't
Pretty
get called out for something there.
Right. Yeah. So anyways, on to the last
Quaxley.
category.
Quaxley.
Yeah.
Quackwaval.
Yeah, Quaxley.
Quackwaval.
On to the last category. We've got the Northeast. Score update. It's 1-3. You guys, congrats on your one correct answer. This is pretty solid.
Hey, we're gonna try to go to extra innings here.
Yeah.
All right. So for this one, we have the Binghamton Lake Surfers in New York. We have the Erie Sea Wolves in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We have the Norwich Sea Unicorns in New York. And we have the Vermont Lake Monsters in Vermont. So 4 different water-themed teams in the Northeast.
Can I jump on record real quick? I don't think that Erie, Pennsylvania is on the sea. They would be on Lake
Is it not?
Erie.
Erie's a
Right?
lake, for sure. Wouldn't it be the
I
Lake
don't know.
Unicorns?
Let's see. Where's Erie, Penn?
Well, I mean, Lake Erie is a lake. Well, Lake Erie,
Sure, yeah. Yeah, no,
Goes-
Erie's on the lake.
yeah, bro, it is a lake.
Yeah, but the city of Erie,
not a sea.
Pennsylvania is on the lake.
Yeah, it's not a sea. though.
Oh, but yeah, you're right. It's not a sea. That is interesting. I didn't think of that.
It's I think that's a dead giveaway if you ask me.
I don't know, man.
Do you want to go with that one?
Yeah.
Are you guys going with that one? Okay, all right. You guys are wrong. The Erie
What?
real. It's the Binghamton Lake Surfers. I made that one up. I found three. I found sea wolves, sea unicorns, and lake monsters. And I was like, well, let me come up with another lake name. So it said Lake Surfers. Yeah, Erie Sea Wolves. Let's look up who they're playing. They're a real team.
Okay.
Technically,
well, that's crazy. They're not. It's just a lie.
Yeah. It's like a wolf that has like a eye patch, like a pirate. That's their kind of logo. Let's see. They play Binghamton.
I still don't think that solves the issue there.
Yeah,
they still messed it up.
They play. Who is Binghamton? Come on, let me see Binghamton. I
The
know
Lake
they're
Surfers.
Dude, we just had that. They're the lakes. They're the lake surfers.
They're not though. They're not. They do play the Akron Rubber Ducks. So there you go.
Wow, small world.
They play the Binghamton Sea Surfers.
Sea Surfers. No, I don't know what it is. What is? I gotta find this out now, man. We're not leaving till I find this.
Well, I think we really knocked it out.
Binghamton Rumble Ponies.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, their logo is pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a horse with some armor on.
BRP.
Damn, I did pretty good. I was so afraid that these were going to be like obvious for some reason. I don't know why. They're all just like shitty minor league team names.
Yeah, they're all goofy. I don't know.
Yeah, you did just fine. You could have a career in coming up with names for these things, but I think like it seems like they're doing fine.
It seems like they're not working too hard with these either, though. Sometimes,
yeah, for sure.
They're just really throwing their spaghetti in the wall, and it's not even sticking half the time. They're just taking it.
Rancho, Cucamonga.
Well, the way they came up with the Rocket City Trash Pandas, which I guess is the closest one to where I live, at least.
You got the Birmingham Barons, but that's kind of
yeah. And then there's the Biscuits too, which is probably similar distance. But the Rocket City Trash Pandas of Huntsville, Alabama, they put their name up to like a public vote. So I think it was all like just people creating entries and like voting on stuff. So I don't think that anybody had anything to do with it. And I think it's a cool name.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't call Huntsville
for sure.
City.
More of a government,
maybe a town
post.
Plus. Yeah, town plus.
That's funny. I was going to ask you guys, do you have any favorite names on this list? Any that stuck out to you?
Can you run through them all one more time?
I like the Lumber Kings. I think Lumber Kings was cool.
Lumber Kings, we've got Clinton Lumber Kings, Akron Rubber Ducks, Fort Wayne Tin Caps, Normal Cornbusters was fake. We've got Florence Y'alls, Carolina Disco Turkeys.
That's the worst one. The Y'alls is the worst one.
Burlington Sock Puppets, and then the Bowling Green Bubblegummers was fake. Erie Sea Wolves, Norwich Sea Unicorns, Vermont Lake Monsters, and Binghamton Lake Surfers, with Binghamton being fake.
Yeah, the whole Northeast has no cool ones.
Yeah, they're kind of lame. The Lake Monsters is the coolest, but even the logo is actually kind of cool. It's like a Loch Ness monster.
In the Southwest, we've got the Modesto Nuts, the Rocky Mountain Vibes, the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, and the Scottsdale Saguaros was made up. And then in the Pacific Northwest, we had Missoula Paddleheads, Dub Sea Fish Sticks, Idaho Falls Chuckers, and the Bellingham Sockeyes was made up. So
I think the Southwest division that you picked has the best names. I like all three of those. Really
they're the strongest for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to the Rocky Mountain Vibes. Shout out Colorado Springs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think the Southwest knows how to name them. So
shout out the Normal Cornballers.
Thank you guys for entertaining my baseball game.
Hey, it was fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Love baseball. America's game.
Right. And thank you, listeners, for sticking around through this whole thing. I hope you guys had fun. It looks like Seth is again frozen up here, but I think we're about ready to end this one. Let us know if you know of any like cool, funny minor league baseball team names. We'd really appreciate it. You can email us everywhere. or you can email us at fkathepod@gmail.com. But you can also talk to us on all of the socials, also at fkathepod. Again, thanks a lot. Hope you have a good week. All right. Have fun.
Thank you for listening to the FKA podcast, and follow us on Twitter at FKA the Pod.